Hey folks, very warm welcome to this 50-mile point-to-point bicycle ride series. Here's where I'm based, just slightly northeast of Manchester, up in the wonderful Pennine Hills. And in this little series of videos I'm going to set a 50-mile radius around home, and then travel out to the perimeter, the very limits of that radius, and do a point-to-point bicycle ride all the way back home. And we're going to work around the clock face or the compass points, with a ride starting in the north, the east, the south, and then a classic ride back home from the west coast. Hope you really enjoy this series. Let's get into today's ride. Hi folks, hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to another little video, and welcome to the rolling fields of South Yorkshire. We've just made our way through and out of Doncaster, and we've picked up Trans-Pennine Trail, and a little bit of a ride of two characteristics really today. Today it's actually mid-afternoon already. I need to get a shimmy on, but yeah, we've got a few miles on the Trans-Pennine Trail, relatively flat, and just really nice kind of chilled out cycling. And then we'll be working our way towards, well, Barnsley, Penistone. That's Penistone, by the way, stop sniggering at the back. Towards Holmfirth, and then finishing the ride with I don't know how many ridiculously steep climbs. I'm trying not to think about it. A bit later on in the ride, and there may be some snacks, there may be some waffle, and there may be some stops on the way. But yeah, come along for this ride. It's number 2 in the series of 50-mile rides, all point to point, and they really do feel like mini tours. All the logistics of the travel, the start, and whatever the route throws up. Yeah, let's go.
We got time, honey, to make this whatever we want. See the days running, stretching out just for us.
So I did the Trans-Pennine Trail last summer, in fact, from Southport to Hull, and I remember this section even though I was going the opposite direction. I think this was day 2 when I did it last year. It's so weird because some of the little crossings and even some of the benches and the mile markers look so familiar. It's so strange how I think on a bike you're so in the moment, you're so aware of your surroundings, or you know, I find you really take things in much more than if you're driving through an area in a car. It's crazy that I've only sorry, I've gone into David Attenborough mode there. Yeah, it's so crazy that I've only been here once before, going the opposite direction, but it's so familiar. It's fantastic stuff. Just coming up to Silkstone Common now, I think. Oh, I can't do this holding a camera. West Silkstone Common. Let's go.
Fill them all with our dreams, miles gonna breathe.
I remember this from last time. We've got slightly better tyres today.
Come on, 37s, do your magic.
Can't believe we're living it where I wanna be, is where you are. In our lives there may be things that try to come between me and you.
Whew. That's quite the climb up there, and I can't believe I did that on a road bike last year, albeit the Schwalbe Marathon's on. Kudos to those tyres. It's a lot more enjoyable on the gravel bike tyres. A little bit wet still, but just had to be careful not to lose traction in one or two places. Here's where we are now. If I can stop the bike with one hand. We've gone way out of the that sort of flat South Yorkshire fields, and we're into just layers upon layers of kind of hilltops now, with steep descents and climbs between them, and very much the feature now of the rest of the ride, I think. I'm really trying not to think about all the climbing I've got to do for the next 25-30 miles, but just about holding off the rain. There's a few spots here and there, and we had some hailstones earlier. I'm not sure if I'll put that in the film, but it is crazy. It's, you know, the 1st of May next week, and we've got snow forecast, freezing temperatures in parts of the UK, and rain could be hail at the moment. So pretty interesting weather, but yeah, great to be out. And I guess we're heading over somewhere in that direction now. Whoa, this is steep. That was a beast of a climb up to Netherthong, and yeah, definitely in the hills now. It's that kind of riding now where you're either bombing down a hill or just grinding up a steep ascent. Very little flat riding around these parts, and we're just heading down now towards Meltham, and I'm still trying to not think about the hills to come. Just take it easy, nice and steady. But what an amazing kind of ride these 50-mile point-to-points are. They throw up so many different kinds of varied terrain. You know, only what seems like 5 minutes ago I was in rush hour traffic. Just before that I was in the canopy of the Transpennine Trail, and now I'm right out into the hills on these beautiful fast flowy roads, and I need my hand back now. I'm glad I changed the disc brake pads last night. Okay, that's the climb out of Meltham done. Absolute beast. Onwards, rolling hills, fast descents. Okay, we got Marsden Moor straight ahead. Probably looks tiny on the camera. Big wall of the Pennines, and we're heading down into Marston now. I think we're going to sort of skirt and creep around the left side, but we do need to go up and over that to get home. I've got a little bit left in the legs, but not a lot, to be honest. There's a little bit of a residual episode 1, I think. But slow and steady, we'll get there. Absolutely fantastic cycling.
But I know we'll make it through, 'cause they can't take away my love.
Bloody hell, am I ready for this downhill? Oh my god. One more climb.
Fill the days with
Come on.
our dreams. Mine is gone and pretty things. The prettiest of all is your heart. Hold my breath, pinch my skin. Can't believe we're living it. Where I wanna be is where you are.
Well, I'm pretty tired, but I'll have a bit of this any day of the week. Look at that.
I'll try to come between.
Oh yes.
But I know we'll make it through, 'cause they can't take away my love. No, they can't take away my love. No, they can't take away my love. No, they.
You just see down into the Castle Shore reservoirs. Not sure if you can see that on the camera. And we're heading down now towards Saddleworth. Well, one more climb, I think. Famous last words. Absolutely stunning evening now. Wow. Last climb of the day. I think it's called Grainsbar Road, out of Saddleworth, if you know the area. On tired legs, feels hard. But we're making steady progress. Final little breather on the last climb. I can see the Windy Hill transmitter up in the horizon. So we're close to home now. High road above Marston Moor. That's a beautiful road to cycle on, and all the way up on the horizon where we've come, and this almost alpine-esque ascent here. Lovely dappled sunlight ish. It's pretty cold, I can see my breath now. I can't believe we're getting into May and the temperature is still so low. But yeah, just got to crest the final hill here, and then we got a few miles lovely descending through shore and back home. Oh, what a ride. Well folks, maybe not a bad spot to sign off today's ride. You can see the skyscrapers of Manchester in the distance. They'll be absolutely tiny on the GoPro, you might not even see them. And that kind of cool, moody Pennine sky that you get quite partial to, quite fond of when you live around these parts. But yeah, fantastic ride today. A very different ride to episode 1, which was like the northern leg or the northern section down from Horston and Ribblesdale. Today's, I guess, been a ride of two halves. That sort of very civilised cycling brochure Trans-Pennine Trail start, and then an absolute hill fest, sufferfest for the last half of the ride. It's only a sufferfest because I'm pretty out of shape at the moment, but I can't complain with all those gears on the back of the bike. You know, you just choose a spinny gear, I'm thinking of beer already, spinny gear, take it easy and just enjoy the hills and the views, and that's what it's all about. For me, it's not about the speed, it's not particularly about the distance, although the 50 mile is certainly throwing up lots of challenges, and it's really nice to have these little adventures just in the space of a single day ride. Just remains to say thank you so much again for following along. Please do consider liking and subscribing if you'd be so kind. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate every single one of you that follows along and supports the channel. Just remains to say stay safe, take care, and happy cycling. Bye.